Alright guys, now guys, I was watching this story on what billionaires spend their money on because I'm totally broke and I'm like, what do I need to watch? Why don't I watch what billionaires spend their money on, right? So I'm watching what billionaires spend their money on. I'm like, this is cool, whatever. And there's some things and it was weird things that billionaires spend their money on, right? So you're just like, okay. And then there was one thing about like a celebrity purchase. I'm not going to say what it was because it was a bit too much for YouTube. They talked about it, I'm sure they'll be okay, but if I talk about it, my channel won't go very well. So I'm like, it was a very weird purchase, but I mean, people buy these kinds of things all the time, right? And they spent so much money on it, and I was like, oh my God, like celebrity power is just incredible. There's just like so much, like once a celebrity's famous, or once a celebrity has this kind of power, everybody just buys these crazy things about them, right? I mean, who doesn't want a collectible of somebody that's like famous, right? But some people go to great measures to get like something that's super rare that nobody really has, right? Because a celebrity's part of it, right? So it's just like really crazy. You're just like, my goodness, they spent so much money on it. You're like, oh my God, right? So you're just like, sometimes people just really, and it depends on the person too. Like some celebrities, all celebrities I would say do financially well that are in the spotlight at the present time, that are not dealing with, some assistant taking their money or whatever, right? But in general, or they might have other concerns. So maybe they're just into gambling or they spend too much on drugs or plastic surgery. But I mean, in general, the celebrities that are famous now that are around in the spotlight have a lot of money, and you just think like it's crazy because people will do anything for them, right? So it's just like really crazy. But I mean, it's just something that not that it's a goal to work towards, right? If you're someone like me and you're like, I want that kind of attention, not necessarily exactly the same way, but in some kind of ways like that, right? You just are like, I would love to have, and you guys are in the same boat as me, right? We're aspiring celebrities on YouTube and TikTok, right? Not everybody wants to be aspiring celebrity, but once you're a social media person, that's kind of what you are, right? So not that everybody wants to have that level of success, but yeah, so you're just like, wow, like they're willing to spend all this money on this, and you're like, my goodness, it's just crazy to see. It's crazy to see all that money they're spending on that, right? And you're just like, my goodness, like, and if it was like a regular person, obviously everybody needs money, and we all want to support everyone. But if it was like a regular person, people wouldn't buy it, right? You're just like, my God, right? Anyway, thank you guys. Bye now.